Peaches. It's Friday. It's Friday.
I love that George Jones song.
Oh, yeah.
Finally Friday.
Good stuff.
You're thinking of Karen Black.
Yeah.
Black.
Yeah, I love anything Friday.
One-hit wonder.
I love anything that has to do with Friday, with the exception of Friday the 13th. Dun, dun,
Don't let any
dun.
black cats cross your path. Don't go under
Yeah.
any ladders or break a mirror or
I
anything like that.
used to be superstitious like that. No, don't go under the ladder. Don't break the mirror, black cat, all that stuff. But now I don't. It's like bad luck. It's going to happen to me regardless of whether it's on the 13th or not.
My ex-wife's dad, my ex-father-in-law, passed away years ago, but he was incredibly superstitious. I mean, this is a grown man at that time in his 50s and 60s, and he was hideous about bad luck stuff. If a black cat went across his path while he was driving, he'd have to turn his ball cap around real quick. Supposedly that fixed it.
Okay.
Turn it around backwards until you get past the cat. There was, he saw a crow on the roof. That meant death was coming or something. He saw bad luck everywhere.
Oh, my Lord. Well, I can't go through life like that now.
I don't know how
Good.
It was crazy, but he was
Doom and despair. I
It
can't.
was horrible, and he, spilling salt. He had to actually throw salt
Now,
over his shoulder.
That one I did do. Now, that's because my granny got me doing that now, because she would do it.
Well, I did it just because I like throwing salt around. I knock it over so I can throw salt
Just
around.
do it, yeah.
Just but unbelievable. I'm not particularly superstitious either, but it is Friday.
Yes, it is. It's 7:06. It's supposed to be a beautiful day today.
Yeah, clouds come in tonight.
Yeah.
And then we got rain possible on Saturday night and Sunday. It's supposed to be, of course, beautiful and sunny on Monday.
Yeah, when we're back at
Terrible
work.
Saturday and Sunday, beautiful on Friday and Monday. But
Well, we are going to be leaving at 6 in the morning, headed to Florence, Alabama, or just outside of, it's actually Cherokee,
Alabama.
to move his daughter, our son-in-law, and 2 children back to Montevallo because they are moving from there. So Jeff's daughter that just had the baby, her and her husband.
They're coming back to Montevallo?
Yes, because he got a promotion at work and he's going to be working out of the Birmingham office now.
How
So
wonderful. So the little baby will be close.
yeah.
Nice.
We got 2 of them just around the corner. One is about a mile down the road, and now now we got the other ones
That's how
coming.
I wish, my kids,
Yeah.
their kids grew up so far away. That's wonderful.
I'm excited. I'm not excited about moving tomorrow. I'm not. I don't know how much help I'm going to be. I probably will appoint myself wrangler of children and just say, I'll do this over here.
Yeah, I'll take care of the kids. You just lift heavy things.
Yeah.
Move stuff around.
Yeah, I'm going to let you men do that.
So y'all are doing all the moving. They're not hiring any movers.
No, we're going to do
They
it.
got a lot of stuff.
I
it's gonna be
don't-
like a big truck.
I don't know. Now, based off the pictures that she showed of boxes, there were probably 50 boxes empty that they were trying to fill. So I was like, okay, you must have a lot of stuff. Well, you got 2 little ones like that. You
Yeah,
probably
got a
do
lot of
because
stuff.
she just had a baby shower, and then the new baby comes home. You have a lot of that stuff.
That's
But their
little
house
stuff,
is
kinda.
smaller,
What
she
about
said.
the furniture? They have a whole bunch of furniture.
I don't think so. That house is smaller. I don't think it's going to be
That's
a whole
that's the big
lot.
thing is that
So
clothes and furniture.
the thought of ever moving out of our house, while a nice thought to get to a 1 level, the thought of actually packing all that stuff up and moving, not so much.
Done it.
I know you have. You-
And I'm telling you, it's a nightmare.
Nightmare.
And you're still young. Wait till you get my age. You got so much junk. Oh,
You wouldn't believe the amount of junk I have, Bill. It's
come on.
ridiculous.
Give yourself 20 more years, 30 more years.
Oh.
It's still unbelievable how much junk I got. But I got a company that's come in and they're categorizing and cataloging everything. And Mary and I are picking just the essential things we're going to keep, and we're going to have this like 4-day estate sale. We've got so much junk.
Really?
We're going to have a sale that's going to go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
When are you doing this?
In about a month.
Really?
Yeah. We've got to. We've got so much furniture. You know, it's that deal. I'm in my 70s, and my parents have both passed years ago, and we got stuff from them. Some of it big stuff like furniture, and some of it little stuff like boxes in their basement. We don't even really know what's, dishes and stuff that aren't even like collectible. They're just dishes.
Mm-hmm.
So we just put it in the basement. My kids went off to grow up to live their lives, and the stuff from their youth and their childhood, and then their stuff from early life is still in our basement, and they don't want a lot of it, so we're stuck with it, and we don't know what to do with it. We got my son was a math genius, and so he's got trophies, tons of trophies from math tournaments. What do you do with that? He doesn't want them.
Right.
His kids want to look at them. They'll look at them, but they don't want them. So what do you do with them? Do you just throw these? It's hard because you don't know what to just. You don't want to. You hate to see a beautiful trophy and just throw it in the dumpster.
Right.
But that's pretty much, what we've done.
What you're gonna have to do, yeah. Oh.
And then there's sentimental stuff.
Oh no.
I pulled up his little gi. If you take martial arts, taekwondo, he took judo, taekwondo. You got those little robes you wear, and they're called gis. His was when he was about 8 years old.
Aww.
So it's little, and it's got the little taekwondo bag thing on it and the little belt. And you look at it and you go, oh,
They're so cute.
He didn't want it. We called him and said,
He don't want to put it in a shadow box or nothing.
He
Okay.
said, I could care less.
Well.
And this kid's, so I threw it away. So I was getting other stuff ready, and I looked over and I pulled it out and put it in the safe pile. And I was doing some other stuff, and I said, no, and I threw it away. This went on all day long.
You wrestled with that one.
With that thing, because it was just, so I finally.
I get it.
I did throw it away, and and you even start.
When you say throw it away, did you mean give it to the?
No, I threw it away.
The garbage. Okay.
Garbage. And
Oh.
Well, how do you figure out who? First of all, they're not that expensive, and when your kid, he wants his gi. I mean,
Right, but that to me. See, I wouldn't have wanted to toss it because I feel like give it to the. Well, I would have given it to the what do you call it? The thrift store so that somebody could use it as a costume.
Oh, I hadn't thought. Well, but it's only for. Well, I guess it could have been for like an 8-year-old. But anyway, we didn't. But I wrestle with that on a lot of things. It wasn't just the gi. I do it for people. What happens when your kid comes home from kindergarten and they've made you a little, that little dinosaur you showed me, this cute little colored picture, and you put it on the refrigerator for a week, and then you put it in a drawer, and then 30 years later you pull it out, you go, oh. But then what do you do with it?
I don't know. I tell you what I've done with it. I've gotten all of that stuff in a trunk. That's in that spare bedroom downstairs, along with about 4 other tubs and things under the bed downstairs.
We have the same thing.
And I'm trying to decide how to,
what to do with
it. Yeah.
Right. It's a nightmare. So that's the whole thing we've been dealing with. So there's going to be goofy things. We're going to, and we want to sell stuff that somebody might want. The trash treasure thing. We don't need it. It's not bad stuff. We just don't need it and can't use it anymore. That if someone else can get it for a cheap or a great price, I'm all for it because I'd rather do that than throw it away. Now we are donating a lot of stuff to like the charity places. If you need clothing that nobody wants, we'll do. We'll donate stuff. But at the end, when you can't sell it, or donate it, or give it away to somebody. Trash.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, you see things that you just don't think are trash in your head. You go, I'm wasting bowl or pot or whatever.
All right, it is 7:14. We're about to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to thank our morning show sponsors.
Yes, we will.
We've got some guests coming in. We have the Clanton City Football Youth League coming in to talk to us about.
New football league.
Yeah, we do.
Football and cheer.
Football and cheer. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Valentine's Day. So yeah. You're Mary.
I got you, Mary. Happy Valentine's.
All right. Y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasted live from the Clanton Tractor Studios. We'll be right back.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you. Whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss, Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
We are back. The
Good
time
morning.
is 7:18. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio.
Can you hear me now?
Teresa and Dollar Bill on this Friday morning. Can you hear me now? Yeah.
Can you hear me
Thank
now?
you, Ricky, for letting us know that. I guess it had come unplugged or something and got it fixed.
Oh, I
We're
think
good
it
to
was
go.
on purpose. I think Baden said, I'm
No
just
way.
tired of hearing this old guy
No
just
way.
smatter on. Click.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Martha. Good morning, Kim. Thank y'all for watching us. She says, good morning from Columbiana. Kim Foster.
Kim Foster, and she and I are neighbors then,
Okay.
because I live in Columbiana now.
Yep, y'all are neighbors.
And I love it down there. It's a nice little
It's a
town.
little, nice little community.
It
isn't
is. It really is. I really like it.
All right, we're going to thank our morning show sponsors.
Yes.
We can get to popping these tops.
Yes.
Thank you to Chilton Mobile Home Supply, Country Financial Insurance, Central Alabama Wellness, Coca-Cola. I'm going to pop the top on my cherry float
I can't wait to
Coca-Cola
try
this morning.
this.
I got
This-
Bill one so he could try it because I'm a huge fan. Huge fan
Brand
of this.
new flavor called Coca-Cola Cherry Float.
Yep. Are you ready?
Oh, boy. I'm about to ready. Hang on. All right.
1, 2, 3.
All right. Let's see what this tastes like.
I really, really like it.
Bring it on.
I know it's so good. So good.
Is there ice cream in there?
It almost tastes like it.
That is good.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
it's, you know, it's not over cherry.
That's it. It's a hint of cherry
and a hint of ice cream.
Like a vanilla ice cream, yeah.
Yeah, it does. It tastes just. Can you imagine
perfect.
pouring this over some ice cream? Doggy.
Look, maybe even pour it over some chocolate ice cream just to see what happens.
Well, it'd be like a chocolate
That chocolate-covered cherry, yes. I got to sneeze.
Oh, I'd had to a while ago. This is bless you.
Woo.
This is really good. This is really good, and that would be good over ice cream. You know, like a real float. That'd be a double cherry float.
Or even get the cherry ice cream. Bluebell has it.
Yeah, they got cherry vanilla, which is phenomenal. Their White House, I used to call it cherry vanilla. That homemade vanilla ice cream with big chunks of real maraschino cherries in it. Oh, God, I'm dying.
Oh, good morning, Tiger. Thanks for
Tiger
watching
hit.
and listening. He's in Columbiana, too.
Yeah, they do. They got
have
the
the
farm
farm
company, and he and his wife have a wonderful business down there. And Tiger and I live next to each other at the lake as well. So, great guy, great family.
Yep. All right. Also, thank you to our Chilton
Tiger
Chamber
and Kathy.
of
I didn't
Commerce.
mention his wife.
Yep,
Kathy.
Don't forget Kathy. Also, thank you to Larry Puckett Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Putter Up in Pelham. They are having their parent-child tournament next Sunday, February the 22nd.
I was going to say it's coming up.
Yeah, it starts at 1 o'clock. They're only taking 18 teams, though. It's $40 per group. The top 3 are going to win some prizes. You have to reserve your spot.
Boy, that'd
so
be fun,
call
wouldn't it?
them or I guess sign up on their website, putterupbirmingham.com. And a portion of the proceeds go back to Restoring Joy Recovery. And this is also sponsored by Titleist.
That's
So
great.
this is a pretty big deal. I had some friends ask me the other day if I had been, where was I? Somewhere said, have you been to, they asked me, have you been to Putter Up in Pelham? And I was like, yeah, kinda, I have. And they were like, we went and we had the best time. They loved it. And so I was like, oh, that's awesome. I love to hear that.
Yeah, me
Love
too.
to hear that. And I think they're adding on too. So that was the plan the last time I talked to them. And
Yeah, they were
went
going to
by
add
there.
some more putter up putt
Yeah.
things,
Yep. So
rounds or whatever you call
even
them.
if you don't participate in this tournament, they have all kinds of stuff. Check out their website and their Facebook page because they have different types of themes and things going on all the time. And one big thing that I love that they do, at least once or twice a month, they'll set aside a day for people, children and adults that maybe have some sensory issues.
Right. So they turn off all the flashing lights.
And the
they
sound.
turn down the sound, and they make it enjoyable for people that can't take all
Yeah.
that frenetic input.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I love that they do that. They're just very aware. And Ken and Layla, they're just really, really good people.
Yeah, we had them on before they opened
yes.
and talked to them at length, and they were the nicest folks, and they really are doing it for the right reasons. They want to help. He's really big into helping recovery people who are victims of some kind of addictions, whether it be alcohol, drugs, whatever. And he's really into helping that, and they want families to come and enjoy things because there are fewer and fewer things nowadays that families can do together. I mean, there's a lot of times families are together, like you'll go to a restaurant and see them all sitting at the table. None of them's talking to each other. None of them's interacting because they're all on their phones. And this is something when you go to Putter Up, you're doing as a family and enjoy laughing and playing and a little competitive maybe.
Yep.
And it's wonderful. And you know, the thing about Putter Up is, though, this is the only thing why I have an issue. And it is that I can't figure out how you cheat.
He wants to win.
I'm not going to let my kids beat me. And the thing is, it's all done electronic. You don't have to keep score. It knows what you're doing because it's real smart technology. And you just play and enjoy it, and it keeps score and all that. And they won't tell me a cheat.
They won't.
No, I've even offered
I know,
money.
I
I've offered
know.
them all kinds of incentives to tell me if I can cheat at it. And they go, no,
They're not taking you up
can't
on
do
it.
it.
They
Well,
are
they
not.
said you can't cheat. It's
Also, good morning to Josh. Josh, with Monumental Technologies, had his big grand opening yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And wow, what a turnout.
really.
Oh, there were a ton of people there.
Excellent.
He had the Blackberry Queens there. The chamber, we did the ribbon cutting. Lake Mitchell Marina, did the food, and it was really good.
Oh.
And I mean, they just had a phenomenal turnout. There's all kind of different types of technology that is coming out that, if you like he said yesterday, he can do home theaters, surround sound,
I need
lighting, any of that stuff. Not only does he do it for businesses, he can do it for your home. So your man cave.
My man cave, I'm going to need to go see him.
So
I really am.
yeah,
Because I want it to have neat lighting and wonderful audio.
yeah,
Good sound.
yes.
Loud sound.
Loud, the louder the better. Well, I
Because
mean,
it's not in the house. It's out in a building, so I can crank
yeah,
it
you can. And here's the thing: look. Football is better when it's on a big TV and
It
it's
really
loud.
is.
There's
and
just
it's
something
loud.
about it.
Yep.
It
I
gives
like
you
it
that
too.
that feeling of almost being there, but without the
Well, it's more exciting.
chaos. Yeah.
And I'm deaf, so I need it loud.
There you go. All right. Thank you also to Wood Surfside Marina. They also service this area there, your marina for Lay Lake and Lake Mitchell. So if you are in the market for a new boat or you just need your service, please go see Mark at Wood Surfside Marina in Pell City, just off Rabbit Branch Road. Also, Market 22, formerly Bees Market. I'm going to go see them today.
What you
because
getting?
I'm going to get steak and some shrimp.
Oh.
I'm going to fix it because we're going to be moving all day tomorrow.
Oh, that's
and
right.
I'm hoping we'll be done in time tomorrow evening that I can put this stuff on the grill.
Yeah,
If not,
yeah.
I'll wait and do it Sunday. But yeah, that's
Be a
going
nice
to be our
reward
Valentine's.
for working so
Yep,
hard. Yeah.
absolutely. And their shrimp are as big as this can. They're called prawns. I didn't know that until you
Yes.
told me.
Prawns, they're so delicious.
So yeah,
Oh.
get by
And you
Bees
know,
Market. Market 22.
Mary and I were talking, well, we've been talking all week about what are we going to do for Valentine's. And we're trying not to buy each other. You know, we've got, like I said, we've been moving and we decided, why buy anything for each other? We're strapped for cash anyway right now. So let's eat a nice meal together. Then we started thinking, well, it's Valentine's. That means everybody's eating out. I think I'm going to go by the
That's a
market.
better idea.
And then I can fix her a nice, she loves filet, a tender filet. And I
had
can fix
some-
her a great filet, maybe some shrimp,
Get a
you
salad.
gave me a great idea.
Get
Fix
the
a
stuff to make
salad,
a nice
baked
salad.
potato.
Yes.
And we're done.
And you're done.
It's easy. Ooh,
You could
that's a
snuggle up
great-
on the porch. I saw your video where you were
Smoking
smoking a
that
cigar
cigar.
from the porch. That's a great porch because it's got a little. I guess it's like an enclave, as you would call
it is. It's kind of closed in.
It's kind of closed in, but
it's
not.
open, but it's, yeah.
Because you can still see out and everything, but
You feel safe there
you
and
do.
comfortable.
And it's got that old brick. I don't
Yeah.
know, old style. It just
Oh, it
reminds
is.
me of
It's built
something.
in 1935.
I love your porch and your furniture that you got
From Bruce
Old
at
Orchard.
Old Orchard Furniture. Yeah,
yes.
those are the most comfy. I was in my Bruce's swivel rocker when I did that video, smoking my cigar, watching the kids leave the high school.
Yep. Also, thank you to This and That Vinyl and Workout Anytime. After you stuff your face full of all the chocolate and the steak and the baked potatoes and all that, you can go to Workout Anytime
That's
and
right.
sign up.
You can really enjoy your
can.
Valentine and then go out and work it off.
You work it off. You're going to have to.
Mary says, the bad thing is I'm such a sweet head. I love sweets. When I used to get her all the flowers, roses, and the candy.
Yeah, you
I
got
ate
it for
the-
you.
I ate the candy and the roses. She said, I don't think you're supposed to eat the roses. I went, they're pretty
Well,
tasty.
probably not, but yeah. Also, to remind everybody that they're having their 68th annual pancake breakfast tomorrow at First Methodist Church of Clanton. It starts at 6 a.m. and goes until noon. $7, all you can eat pancakes and sausage.
I might could break the Methodist church.
Yeah.
I
mean,
could eat enough pancakes and stuff.
So you could get up early tomorrow morning, take her to an inexpensive breakfast, and then
Yeah.
grill out that big
filet.
dinner.
Yep. That's a good idea. I love pancake breakfast.
I love pancakes.
I do too, and I love
Pancakes and waffles. Man, you can't go wrong.
It's so cool too because I love when the churches. There's a little church in Montevallo that they'd get me to come MC their breakfast because they would give away prizes and stuff. And I love that. It was so good. And of course, the food, it's so neat to see people serving pancakes and sausage or bacon or whatever, and people, community coming together. So, first,
Now,
the Methodist Church in Clanton tomorrow morning. I think Mary and I will be there.
and the gentleman that brought the stuff by for us to talk about it, he said they usually have anywhere between 12 and 1,500 people
Wow,
come
that's
to this
awesome.
thing. And Mike, he's always a volunteer. He helps.
Our Coca-Cola Mike?
No, the Mike that does the co-hosting on Tuesdays, Ellison.
Oh, yeah.
He's always helped with that, and he said he can attest to the fact that about 1,500 people come through on that thing.
Well, there may be 1,700.
There might be
I mean, there may be
17.
1,500 plus
plus two. 1,502. Yes. All right. It is. Whoops! I keep knocking my phone over. 7:30. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're just going to talk a little more about Valentine's Day, and then we're going to talk about. Wow, a couple has been arrested playing pickleball. We'll talk about that. I mean,
They got arrested playing pickleball?
Well, playing while in the middle of playing. Yeah.
Uh-oh. I have a feeling there's more to this story than
There
I'm
is.
imagining.
People. All right, y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studios. We'll be right back.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you. Whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss, Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience.
Oh, sorry. We're back. It's 7:33. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here
I'm
on
growing
Piper
my
Peach
hair
Radio.
back a little bit just to see what it'll do. Mary,
I wanted to touch it
and
and
it
see
feels
what
like,
it was like.
it's kind of, I don't know what, it's
Well,
fuzzy.
I
It feels
said-
fuzzy.
to you, it feels like my leg hair when I let it grow out too long.
Well, I wasn't going to say that. I hadn't felt your leg hair, but
I'm just saying. Yep.
yeah, it does feel that way.
Good morning, Steve. Good morning, Gail. Good morning, Susan. Thank y'all for watching and listening.
thank you.
I appreciate it. So I tell you, we're going to talk about Valentine's a little more.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow is tomorrow, and I'm just gonna get the. Like I said, we're gonna get something.
Well, you're
going
to
to
be out of town. You're getting up. How early y'all leaving in the morning?
Where he said we have to leave by 6. He sent me a.
6 isn't too bad. I thought if you wanted to, because it's a 2.5 hour drive.
It is.
So you got to, I
It's a
worked in
minute.
Florence, so I know the drive well. Right up 65 to Clanton, and then Moulton on 157.
Coleman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean Coleman.
Yeah.
And
Hang a
up
left.
157. So
It's a nice little area up
it's
there.
a
I
great
really
little
like
drive.
it.
You go through Moulton, Alabama.
But my goodness, they get the weather.
They do.
If it's bad weather, they're going to get it.
They got
time.
they've gotten several of the bad, cold, frozen, snowy days that we didn't get. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. I lived in Florence in the 70s. Worked at a radio station up there, and I loved it up there. It's a neat little area. 4 cities: Tuscumbia, Sheffield, Muscle Shoals, and Florence.
Yeah.
And that's Colbert or Cobert County, as they call it, but Colbert on one side of the river, and Lauderdale County on the other.
It's not Colbert.
It's Colbert, Cawbert.
Colbert.
I was grilled the first time I went on the air at
Did
the
you say
radio
Colbert?
station. Yeah, of course, Colbert. What does that spell to you?
I would have just. Well, I think that's just the way I say it, though. I just say it Colbert. I mean,
Well,
'cause-
I said, I was very enunciative, and I said, and in Colbert County, and Lauderdale and Colbert County.
Ring, ring.
Oh, man, the phones lit up. Colbert. And some of them said it was Cawbert. Colbert. Colbert County.
Well,
So
I threw the
I
L in
learned,
there.
I got schooled pretty quickly on how to pronounce it. But it's a great little area. It's Helen Keller was born and grew up in Tuscumbia, and Sheffield was an iron and steel, named after the steel producing city of Sheffield, England. And Lauderdale County is the county courthouse of Florence. And it's up there on the bluff. It's really neat.
Yeah.
They've got the only home in the South, really, or maybe just the state of Alabama, that was built by that famous architect. I can't think of his name now. Who? Frank Lloyd Wright.
How did you know that?
History.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Frank Lloyd Wright has a house. It's called the Rosenbaum House, right there on the bluff. It's the only one one of the few in the South, and the only one I think in Alabama. It's a neat house,
Wow.
and they just got there's a lot of history there.
Interesting. I
And
like
of course,
that.
Muscle Shoals Sound and Fame Studios and Wishbone Studios, where all the hits were made there in Muscle Shoals and Sheffield. Oh man! And I got to work a little bit in Muscle Shoals Sound on the famous one on the Jackson Highway there, when Jimmy Johnson owned it, and that's when I was in there when Joe Cocker was cutting voice tracks and Aretha Franklin was cut. I got to see people doing that stuff. Dr. Hook in the Medicine Show, LeBlanc and Carr. It's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I just happened to be working there right out of college in the 70s when they were very active doing all these hits. The Rolling Stones cut
I
all
didn't
their
know
stuff
that.
there early.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see them.
Like flying in to do that. That's
Oh, yeah.
wild to me.
They loved it because they weren't they just looked like hippies to the local people, and they could walk around town and nobody was pulling on them and wanting autographs. People probably looked at them with disgust because they looked like hippies, in a southern town in the 70s. So it's neat. Yeah.
Interesting.
Big hits. Matter of fact, Muscle Shoals called Hitsville, USA, because so many, Percy Sledge did When a Man Loves a Woman there. And of course, he was from there.
I love that song.
Yeah, it's a great song. And he just died a few years ago.
Yeah. And then Michael Bolton redid that song and made it.
Did he?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he did actually a pretty good job. You know, Michael Bolton, he had the hair there for a
He
while.
did, yeah.
He's
got that smoky voice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he just really, but he was king of the remake. he wouldn't sing his own songs. He wouldn't. It was going to be something somebody had already made a hit out of,
And he'd do it his way,
and he did a good job of
Yep,
it. He
he
made
did.
his
I
made
like
his
Michael
living doing it.
Bolton.
I do too. A lot of folks, you know, would be like, Michael
They made fun
Bolton,
of
you
him,
just-
yeah.
Oh yeah, but you know, and he knows that they made fun of him, and he makes fun of himself
being made
about
fun
it.
of, yeah.
I love it. I think it's
That's
hilarious.
good. Well, that's the way to work it. That's the way to work that. Don't let it bother you. Just embrace it. That's the way I've had to do because I get made fun of a lot, and that's just between me and my wife.
Well,
Mary makes fun of me.
I mean, people pick on me all the time, make fun of me. I mean, especially all my co-hosts. Like,
I
you
don't
don't
pick
really.
on you.
Andy does, Mike does, Taylor does, and they have a great time doing it. Just having a ball.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Well, I
whatever.
don't make fun of you.
You don't. You don't. You're very nice.
I try
You're
to
very
be.
sweet. I saw, 2 days ago, this happened actually 2 days ago. I didn't get a chance to talk about it yesterday. But those of you that have seen it in the news, James Vanderbeek, who was popular for Dawson's Creek, and I think he was in Friday Night Lights too, and some other shows, movies. He passed away from colon cancer.
Yeah, very young.
Very young, 48 years old.
That's so
And he,
sad.
for the last, I think, 2 years, about 6 months ago, it was in the news that he just was honest. He's like, I'm having to pay for my medical stuff, and I'm selling off my stuff. Like,
All his memorabilia and stuff from
do
Dawson's
you know
Creek.
he has 6 kids?
What?
Yeah, he has 6 kids. He and his wife, they've been together the whole time, and they have 6 children.
Well, I was listening on, I think it was NPR, and they were doing a little piece on him yesterday after he's passed, and everyone said he was the most sincere and just decent guy. That he was never really egotistical. He never got weird. He was just, and he was so. They said he was so sincere about his acting that he almost was. It was almost sad. I mean, you always thought he was down, but he wasn't. He was just that intense when he would do his work. That's a shame. Colon cancer, if it hits you, they tell you not to have your first colonoscopy. Well, they used to say you needed to have your first colonoscopy, I think at the age of 40 or 45. Well, if you've developed colon cancer when you're 20, and you're not going to know for 20 years that you got it. Because there's no symptoms or very little symptoms.
Very little until it really starts
until it
getting
really gets bad,
to the advanced stage.
Then it's bad.
Yeah.
Well, I had a friend, female, who she died at age. Oh my God, I don't know how old Julie was when she died. Beautiful woman. She'd been a Crimsonette at Alabama, a cheerleader, and da da da. She was and most wonderful person inside. Even though she was just a beauty queen, natural pretty, but she didn't know it. And she died at I'm going to say 38 because she had it, but of course she never knew it until the symptoms got so bad they finally found it. It's too late. And she died young.
Same thing happened to Auburn's aunt. Her Aunt Christy started having some issues, went to the doctor, found out she had colon cancer, did the treatment, did well, thought they got it, reoccurred. It how do you say it? Metastasized. Metastasized. Oh, that's a mouthful. And she ended up dying when she was in her late 30s as well. And that's tragic.
It is tragic.
That is so tragic. She was a beautiful girl, beautiful and sweet.
Well, Julie Shaw was the same way, and she, hers by the time she had 2 young children too, very young. And by the time she found it, she just had her second child, and then they did some kind of radical treatment. She had it so bad that she was almost terminal when they found it.
Oh, gosh.
And she didn't even know it. She wasn't even sick hardly. She was having some problems, So They took her to Boston. She went to whatever that big famous clinic is up in Boston. They did this weird thing where they put a pump in her liver, and anyway, it just wasn't.
It just didn't work. Oh, so sad. And then Susan says, Chuck, is it Necron from Three Dog Night? He died from colon cancer too,
really?
just recently. It was just like over the weekend.
Oh my God! Of course, he was older.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's no less tragic. But
no, it's not. And but
I tell you
colon
what,
cancer is a serious thing.
Yep, get those colonoscopies or do that other test you can do in a box at home and send it in. I forgot what that's called.
Yeah, I did not know this until somebody I know was going through it. But prostate cancer, just about every male has it.
They say if you live long enough, you will have it.
You will have it.
And that's the way the prostate goes.
You don't usually pass away from prostate cancer.
Well,
you pass away from other stuff long before it gets to you.
There are two different kinds.
Yeah.
And one is aggressive.
Yeah.
And if you got the aggressive one, that's really bad because it could take you. But there's also the real slow growing one, and if you don't find out you've got it till you're 70, and the prognosis of it is if you don't do anything at all, it could kill you in 30 years, and you're already 70. The point is, you're probably going to die of something else or old age before you ever affect you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then they can
still got to
get
get checked though.
Yeah,
still important
because they've got lots of treatments now that are so much better than they used to be.
Oh.
And so that helps. I don't knock on wood. I hadn't been what do they call that? There's a test.
Oh.
I'm okay so far on that, but I've got lots of friends now that are my age who have been dealing with it or are dealing with it.
Yeah.
And I haven't lost a friend yet to any of it. It's just they've had to have treatments and.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
I stand
you're
corrected.
Right.
Susan said not from colon cancer. He just died. He just passed away.
Oh,
so she was just saying another famous person. Basically, I misunderstood.
Three Dog Night.
Yep. All right, it's 7:46. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about the couple that's been arrested during a pickleball tournament. Lord have mercy. What are we doing? And some kids, elementary students, get a hold of some marijuana edibles, and we'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem. You're on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasting live from the Clinton Track Studio. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Hello. Are back. You're listening to recording Mayhem here on Viper Beach Radio as I squeak back. You got me tickled.
Sorry.
Oh, Lord, help me, Jesus. All right, 7:49. We were off-air conversation.
Yes, and it was a good one.
It was a good one.
We'll
Can't
let
really
you in
say.
on it too, because I'll talk about it a little bit. But
Okay. All right.
pickleball. Have you played pickleball?
Do I look like I've played
Well,
anything?
I've never played pickleball either, but I've got I'm
I mean,
70.
I'll play Uno.
Well, I know a lot of people my age that love pickleball. Apparently, it's something you can play at an older age, because it's like you don't have to run around a lot, so you can kind of. You don't have to be real spry, I guess, to play it.
Yeah.
Especially if you're playing other older people that aren't.
It's like tennis ping pong. So it's not quite tennis, but it's kind of like ping pong. So it's like, it's in between somehow. The ball's a little different and all that. And the paddles are
I've never
I don't
played
know, they're different.
pickleball, but I have one guy that's a friend of mine, Harold Harris, and Harold, I mean, he lives for pickleball. He was always competitive. He played golf and tennis competitively. He wants to beat the pants off of you. And then when he got older, he's close to my age, he couldn't do that stuff competitively. So now he's a pickleball freak.
I've seen so many people, I mean, young people, mid, older, have just gone gaga over pickleball. And all these towns and cities like Clinton are making, they have the tennis courts, but they're adding pickleball courts.
Their pickleball courts went up everywhere.
Have you seen what some of these pickleball paddles cost?
No.
In the
They look like a
hundreds.
ping pong battle, but bigger, right?
They're in the hundreds of dollars.
No, for a paddle?
Yes.
Pickleball paddle?
Yes. Yes.
Mine would have to be like a drone where I could just stand there and it would do it for me,
So a guy I used to work with at the other radio station, he did a lot of our football games, video and stuff, and he also does a lot of stuff for Fox News and
Really?
For football, not Fox News, but Fox for football games and
Yeah.
stuff. And he got into pickleball. And when he got in it, he didn't know how to play, he didn't know how to do any of that stuff. And then he was kind of into doing the running, doing marathons.
Right.
He got into pickleball. He really doesn't even do any running anymore, but he is serious about it. He plays in tournaments and wins.
Well, that's why Harold is. He loves
I
being
couldn't
in
do
a
it.
tournament. So this
I
couple,
struggle
how do
getting
you
up and
get
down myself. Well, I don't really
how
know.
do you get in trouble with pickleball?
It doesn't say what caused it, but the brawl ended up having like 20 people involved in
A brawl? They had a pickleball. What?
Pickleball brawl at a country club, Spruce Creek Country Club. 65-year-olds
Battling it out, literally hitting each other and stuff.
Yes, but the couple that started it and was the aggressive one are the ones that got arrested. Nobody else got arrested, just they did. Anthony Sapienza and Julianne Sapienza are charged with battery on a person 65 or older.
Oh my God!
You imagine? Oh my Lord!
I guess you can take anything
What
so
is
serious you can.
happening?
Battery. I wonder if they hit them with their expensive pickleball.
Well, I mean, I kind of
paddles.
thought that might be the
case,
case.
yeah.
I mean,
You got a weapon
you
in your
got a
hand, and
weapon.
if you're mad,
anything can be a weapon in your hand if
Yeah.
you're mad. But
that's funny. Pickleball taken to a. Maybe they could marry pickleball with MMA fighting, and you could have people play pickleball and end up in a brawl.
we need to call Nick and find out if we can do
Yeah,
that.
that's all.
I just thought that story was so hilarious. I was like, what in the world are we doing here at a country club?
That's crazy. I wonder if they got thrown out of the country.
Well, I was going to
club.
say they're probably no longer members if I had to
Members, yeah.
guess. They
I
probably lost their membership over that. I mean, you can't have that. That's a bad look
And they
on
attack
everything.
people over 65.
I know.
Wow. Somebody attacked me, they wouldn't have a hard time. At my age now,
Right.
I just ball up like a possum and play dead and let them beat
Now,
on me.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, I was quite the little scrapper. I didn't pick on anybody. I loved everybody. But if you came
Picked
at
on
me,
you
or somebody that was,
Your friend or something.
if you're gonna be a bully, then I'm gonna.
You're gonna ball up against.
Yeah, I told
them.
this one girl. She said, "I'm gonna kick your butt," and I said, "Well, if you feel froggy, leap." I didn't know she was gonna leap.
Oh, did she leap?
She leapt.
Oh dear.
Yeah, she leapt. She hit me first, but I took her down.
Did you really?
Oh yes, I did. I did. I'm not proud of it, but yes, I am proud.
Was this a month ago?
No, this was in high school. But I got the name Slugger. That's what they call.
Really?
We had an Irwin Eagles news thing where, you know, I guess it was
All kind of
like a
content, like
yeah,
some
the newspaper, the school newspaper. You know,
yeah.
we had kids that were in that and photography and all that, and they wrote the thing and they called me. They said I was Slugger.
Did they have a picture?
No, they just put my name in there.
Well, there you go. That's not a bad. Listen, Slugger's not a bad name to have.
Yeah.
Better than Wussy or.
Well,
you
no,
know.
they did. I mean, I only had a couple incidences, so
Couple of incidents.
I had another one in high school. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, again, she hit me.
First.
Yeah. She slapped me. She was mad at me over a boy.
Where would you, I wish
And
I
I
was in
was
school
like,
with you guys.
we're not
'cause
doing
I
this.
used to love to see girls fighting.
Well, see, those girls, the other girls, they fought by pulling hair and stuff. That's not how I do things.
You just pop them.
My daddy was, a black belt, and he studied all
was he
these things.
really? So
And he
he
was
helped
also
you.
in the Navy, and he showed me all kinds of moves. And unfortunately, I showed out on them. And that matter of fact, that's what got me suspended the second time was because they said I used excess force. And my dad said, "Well, I taught her to do that."
Yeah, that's good.
So I'm not. She's not in trouble as far as I'm concerned. And they were like, "Well, she can't come back to school for 2 days."
Well, it's okay. 2-day vacation.
Okay. That's what my dad said. He's like, "I'm not mad at you for that. I told you, you better not ever start a fight because if I had ever started one,
Well, he wouldn't
he'd
have been behind
tore
you.
me up.
Yeah.
He would have not hesitated." But he said, "You better. If somebody starts one with you, you better finish it." I was like, "Yes, sir." Susan says she got in a
All
fight
right.
too. Who did you get in a fight with, Susan? You were so sweet. I can't imagine you getting into a fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Morning Mayhem with Slugger and Dollar Bill. Slugger.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, I couldn't do it now.
Oh, you might be surprised. Get a little adrenaline going.
I am broke down. I can't even get up and down my stairs without aching. Oh, you used to hear me in the mornings going downstairs and get
Hearing
something.
the
I'm like,
knees popping
knees
and
popping,
nausea.
and then I'm moaning and groaning the whole way.
You know, that's nowadays I've gone I used to could be a scrapper a little bit when I was younger, and then I got to where I wouldn't have been good at fighting, but I could run away pretty fast. Now I can't even run away. Now, just like I said, I got to be a possum and just play dead and hope you don't kick me or hurt me too long or bad.
She said she put a girl in a trash can.
He said, "What did?"
Susan said I put a girl in a trash can.
Oh, that's
So
good.
we went to the same school together. She was a little older than
Oh,
I.
really?
Yeah. But
Yeah, my son did
not
that.
see you
He
doing
got
that.
picked on and picked on and picked on because he was a nerd.
Mm-hmm.
But he was a big guy, and he played football. But he was just, he was a studious, sharp, smart kid. But he wasn't very friendly, and he was in the book all the time.
oh yeah.
And this kid picked on him and picked on him and picked on him all year long. And he just took it. And then near the end of the school year, the kid caught him in the bathroom
Oh.
and started picking on him. And he just walked over and picked him up, turned him upside down, and stuffed him head first in a trash can where he couldn't get out. And it got to be a big deal. The principal called Mary, and she
was
had
like,
to go
"Well?"
talk to the thing. We said, "Hey, he'd been picked on all year. Y'all didn't do a thing about it because, she
Back
told
then we didn't call it bullying or anything. We just,
No, they just
we
said-
said picked.
picked on."
Stop picking on me.
He'd been picked, and so she said he's finally had enough. And the principal, to his credit, said, "Yeah, you're right." Boom, and done. It was okay. No
yeah,
suspension, no problem.
Now
He-
there's zero tolerance, but
Well, I disagree with that if they've documented that a kid's being bullied and
Yep.
you document it
Yep.
and the school doesn't do a thing about it or doesn't do enough.
And then if my
And then
kid
finally-
retaliates on you because you won't, your kid didn't stop, oh well.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to be on my kid's, well, any kid's side. If my kid was the bully, I'd be on the other kid's side. Well,
My son got suspended for taking up for his cousin who has a disability.
Oh, yeah,
And
don't-
some kid he has CP, so he would squeal and bang on
Yeah.
tables and stuff like that. And somebody said, "Will somebody shut that kid up?" And my son just walked over there and popped him one just hard as he could. His glasses flew off and everything. And now he did get in trouble. They
Well.
sent him to the office, but the coach gave him a knuckle bump and said that was, good good for you for doing that, but I got to send you to the office.
Right,
And
yeah.
I got the phone call and I was like,
That's all right.
They were like, "Well,
You
we
know-
hate to call you and tell you this, but this is what happened." And I said, "Well,
the thing is,
kinda,
he didn't do the right thing by just going over and popping him, but everybody would say it was the right thing. So the whole point is, he's got to pay for his consequences of his
Exactly,
action, but it
exactly.
shouldn't be very severe
right."
consequences.
So he got suspended, but I basically was the mom that took him out for ice cream.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I was going to say steak dinner for my
Not
son.
not really
He
a whole
stood
lot of
up for the
consequences.
disadvantaged.
All right, it is 8 o'clock, straight up on the dot.
Oh, boy.
We
Good.
are going to go ahead and get, I guess, our folks here, the folks from the Clanton City Football League are going to
Brand new
come and talk to
sport
us.
league.
Yeah, so we're going to get everything set up and ready for them to come in.
Good.
So y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studios. We'll be right back.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
We are back. The time is 8:04. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese and Dollar Bill here with you this morning on this Friday the 13th. Ooh. But we have some guests in here with us from the newly formed Clanton City Football League. We have Andy Gore and Lance Bolding. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming in.
We appreciate
Thank you very much.
So you decided to start a new youth league for football and cheer.
The mayor did.
The mayor did,
The
okay.
mayor's idea. He wanted to unify the youth football program in Clanton, help form the league, help form the organization. We have city oversight. We're working with the city. It's a strategic partnership with them for the youth program. So we're really excited. A lot of good things coming.
Awesome. Now, are you going to do, like when I was with the youth league, we did it by poundage. We had your 95 pound, your 115. Is that how y'all were doing it? Or are you doing it by age? How does it work?
It's age banded.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
4 to 7, 8, 9, and 10 and 11. And
That's
you
correct.
can be 12 if your birthday falls within a certain range, I believe.
Okay. And you're going to do the cheer too. So you got to have a whole board and coaches and all of that good stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's talk about how people who are interested in being a part of it can do that.
We've got a Facebook page. We're putting out information weekly. Sign up start March 1st. Registration information is on there. We will have payment information on there. Everything that anybody would need will be on that Facebook page.
And what's your organization called? Is it the Clanton
Clanton City Football.
CCF?
Yes, sir.
Clanton City Football.
Yes, sir.
like
Clanton City
So
Football.
now you're just now arranging for this to be built
Yes, sir. That's
and work together. So when do you plan on having your first competitions, your first games? Is it next year, like next fall?
It'll be in the fall. We
Fall.
don't know the exact schedule.
You're right.
We started sometime, I believe, the weekend after the Labor Day, give or
Okay.
take last
So
year.
it's
We're
just-
not sure about.
Yeah.
It should be about that same time.
Regular football season,
Regular
basically.
football season.
Now, who do you play? Because are there other football consortiums to play?
Yes, sir. We are in the Mid-State Youth Football League.
Okay.
There are 9 teams. Andy, help me out here. Clanton, Verbena, Maplesville, Isabella, Billingsley, Marbury, Eclectic,
Oh, so it's-
Holtville,
there's-
and Redland.
Redland, that's correct.
So there's
Redland
all
also
these
in the
local.
program.
I mean, you'll be playing other teams right from our area, right here within a couple of counties.
That's correct.
That's really nice. So there's not a lot of long travel. Now, how do people get into this? If they've got children, do they have to have had football experience or cheer experience, or can they come in and learn how to play football? I mean, how do you work the league?
We start with the smallest and we work all our way up.
Yeah,
I'll let
so
Andy talk about that.
So we welcome all. We want kids to come in. Football, just a good way to build good character in
Sure.
kids.
I love it.
To push our community forward. So we welcome all. We want the kids that's played. We want the kids that haven't played, and we want an opportunity to change their lives because that's what football does.
Well, see, I think that's beautiful because you're catching them young. A lot of them have had no experience. And, when you get into playing sports in junior high, elementary, mainly junior high and high school, the kids that have had some experience have advantages to kids that just get interested and want to learn it. It's hard for them to come in and learn it without being feeling harassment by other players and all, they're feeling less than and catching up. I think a youth league like this is phenomenal because you're catching them young. If they have an interest, if they have an aptitude for it, you help develop that. So once they do get in, like you said, the upper age is what, 12?
Yes, that's correct.
If they're born before a certain date. So then by the time they are in competitive years in junior high school, they've already played. They've already experienced being on a field and being on a team and knowing the rules and all that. I think that's amazing.
Yeah, I think it's really important to build that mental toughness at a young age.
You do.
Football is based around mental toughness, and the quicker we can get these kids in, is the quicker we lay that foundation for them to be successful in older years.
And don't you believe that, it's not just mental toughness, but it also teaches you life lessons that you carry the rest of your life, including
100%.
playing with other people, learning how to be on a team, competitiveness, learning how to lose. A lot of these helicopter parents want to do everything to keep their child from ever experiencing loss. And the thing is, experiencing loss is exactly what you need to learn how to deal with in life, because there's always going to be loss of goals, of reaching. And that's what I think competitive sports, especially football, is just a part of life lessons, isn't it?
Yeah. And this gives y'all a great opportunity to work with the school and the coaches there, too, because they know what they're going to be looking for in players, and they can help you teach them the right way to play football. Because I noticed that when at our league, we were some of the coaches were teaching them the old way to play football, and there's kind of a new way to play it now where you're not as hit aggressive. You got to learn how to not to lower your not target, not lower your head, because before that's what you did, lower your head and lower the boom.
Right, yeah.
But now you gotta keep safety and all that in mind too. And I think working with coaches and other players at the high school level, showing these young boys how to play properly the right way, and being able to look up to them at the same time, it's nothing but a benefit for sure.
Well, this is a program that's in its infancy.
Yeah.
We are taking baby steps every single day, moving in the direction.
Right.
This is going to take some time to build up, but as we get the community involved, as we grow this program, we've already had conversations, coincidentally last night, with Coach Eason at the middle school to try and find out, all right, what do you need? What are you looking for? What kind of development can we try to implement that will benefit you when these kids turn 12 and move into the middle school play?
See, I think that's great.
Yeah.
So it's this is going to be a building time for us, but we want to build it to where we can feed the middle school. Therefore, the middle school feeds the high school, which makes everybody successful.
Exactly. But I tell you, nothing is cuter than seeing these little ones in those football uniforms, those pads, the pants pulling down around the ankles,
right.
that big old head. They look
And the
like
helmets, they
bobbleheads.
look like little minions running
Well,
around.
and
with
what's
a helmet.
funny is that they'll run and they bump each other, and both of them just look like trees slowly falling on their backs, and then they can't get up. Their legs and arms are scrambling. You got to get them up. It is it's some of the cutest, funniest stuff you will ever see. But still, they're learning and learning those fundamentals, and you're teaching them, not just about playing football, the sport. You're teaching them all those other things too, because a lot of those young boys don't have maybe a good male influence in their life, and you guys can be
Or one that
for
cares
them.
about sports. You got a lot of dads that are just busy, and these kids need some help. Now, did both of y'all play football?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I figured you did, because you've got a passion for the game.
We
You
do.
know the benefit it has for you.
That's right. It really propelled me in my life. I'm just trying to pay it back.
Where'd you play?
Played at Clinton.
Clinton.
Graduated
So
from
you're
Clinton.
local here?
I am.
What about
I played down in Gulf Shores.
Gulf Shores?
Yes, sir.
That's
Wow.
nice.
Okay.
Is it near the beach? I'm jealous.
Yeah, me too.
So did it affect you as well
Oh, absolutely.
for your life?
Absolutely. I mean, football, the foundation of football is discipline. Everything is
Yes.
started by discipline. If you will never win, you will never be successful, you never be a starter if you don't have discipline. You will never be the strongest, you will never be the biggest, you will never be the fastest if you don't work. You have to have that discipline. You have to be able to get over ego and get over other people's feelings and opinions. You have to be disciplined and stay on the course. That is something, the mental toughness is so important at this age, because when you do that and you implement that, confidence builds. And a confident athlete is going to be more successful.
I agree.
There's not a big time athlete out there that doesn't have confidence.
That's true. You got to have it. That's the only thing that motivates you to keep going. So nowadays, I'm an old guy, and so I came up old school. You're dealing with young children now who have grown up in this era now with everything's on phones and tablets. Has that made a difference in the way you have to train young people to be good athletes and competent athletes? I mean, a lot of them have not had a lot of interaction face-to-face or physically with other kids. A lot of their life is spent tapping on a phone.
Well, it's not no magic recipe. I'm just going to be honest with you. Old school is kind of my approach to it.
I like it too. I did.
I take it all the way back to things that you're used to. That's just the way I coach the game. These kids these days, they just need to be put in the right environment. It's a challenge from the perspective of they're always on a tablet and don't know how to communicate and interact. But that level of discipline, like Coach Lance is talking about, you preach that, put that in them, everything else take care of itself.
Good deal. I'm glad to hear that.
Well, you got the foundation, as far as that already kind of in place and in mind. But it costs money to start these things. So what do you need from the community? What are some things, some needs that y'all have to keep moving forward?
And how are you funded?
Yeah.
So I think there's a misconception that this is a city program.
Right.
Yes, it is a city a program that the city is overseeing.
Yeah, they're
There is
endorsing it.
oversight. They're endorsing it. We are partnering, but it is not a city managed day-to-day program, and it is not a city funded program. We are on our own for funding. So we are starting with zero. We are having to fundraise. We are trying to work through that gauntlet right now. There's some limitations to how we can do certain things and raise money, but we are going to be looking for sponsors. We're going to be looking for partners. Any donations are very well appreciated. This is going to be a big expense. Just in helmets and shoulder pads.
Well, you're starting from zero, right?
Yeah.
Helmets and
Correct.
shoulder pads are going to be about $190 a piece.
Wow.
So we're anticipating somewhere between 80 and 100 sets. So if we end up with 100 sets, you're talking $20,000 right out of the gate.
Now these are. I'm kind of ignorant on this. Will you keep the equipment? In other words, a kid doesn't buy his own pads and helmet and keep it. It's is the equipment the child's, or is it your organization?
The equipment does become an asset and remains with the organization. So every 2 years, a helmet has to be reconditioned.
Really?
Yes, sir. We have to send that in every 2 years to be reconditioned. It gets sanded down.
Keep it up to safety and all that.
It's
Yeah.
X-rayed, and that's an additional $65 every 2 years. Shoulder
Wow.
pads
I
typically
didn't
last
realize
4 to
that.
5 years, depending on how they're stored. Unfortunately, we don't have a wonderful climate controlled storage unit where we can put this stuff. So if it's sitting out in the heat and the dry, the moisture, back and forth,
degrades quicker.
It's going to degrade. It's going to dry rot. So a lot of uphill battles when it comes to that stuff. But if at the end of the day, if a kid wants to buy their own equipment, if a parent feels better and wants to buy a higher quality helmet, now what we're buying is by no means
The highest quality, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's
got to
not
be.
the
It's
highest.
safe, but
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah,
fancy.
it's not the highest, but it's not the dirt cheap one either.
Right.
It's a very good helmet, very good set of shoulder pads, but there are obviously better out there. And if a parent is willing to do that and invest in their child, great.
And can they then donate? I mean, because these kids, you're getting them at the age where they're growing like weeds. So I'm sure that if a kid comes in at the very beginning of the program, he'll outgrow those pads, maybe that helmet, in a year or two or
Yes, sir.
quicker. So are you hoping that the parents that put their kids in the program will donate a lot of stuff that you can build your resources on those donations that way?
I wouldn't say I'm hoping for that. I believe that at some point that will happen.
Yeah.
But I'm not hanging my hat on that.
Yeah, y'all need to go ahead and get money and
we're-
get some
We're
equipment.
focused on getting this first batch of equipment in so we can be ready to play football.
So
come
we need
September.
people to donate money to you guys.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
And that's a
So
hard
Is
thing
it
to
tax
ask for a handout.
deductible? Is it an?
Yes, sir. We are working on our 501c3
Good,
right now,
good.
so we will be a nonprofit. We'll be able to provide those donation
That's big.
receipts.
That'll help a little bit.
Absolutely, we're moving in that direction. It's hard to go to a business. I mean, it's hard to go and say, hey man, would you be willing to donate $300 or $50 or anything like that? Because in a small community, everybody's asking for everything.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
you have so many fundraisers from Girl Scouts, baseball,
Right.
Soccer. It just everybody's looking for something to help fund some of these organizations. So it's hard for us to go knock door to door on
I know. It is.
businesses as well.
Well,
So-
nobody wants to ask for money
No.
nowadays, really.
That is tough.
It is tough. What about the girls? I assume that the cheerleaders are mainly girls.
Yes, sir.
How do you work the cheering side of the program?
We have a cheer coordinator. We have a cheer sponsor. That is her responsibility. We kind of pass that off. That's right.
You're like,
I
That's
don't know
not in
much
our
about-
wheelhouse.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
don't
much
see
on
you two guys
cheerleading,
with
so-
pom poms in your hands.
No, I'm here to facilitate. I don't know anything about coaching.
We're
that
learning.
stuff, so.
We're learning.
Oh yeah, we're learning, but we're facilitators.
I think it's great.
So,
But same age group, everything else?
yes, sir. All the
Okay.
age groups are still the same. So,
Same thing. They need to provide, you're going to have to get equipment for that as well, I guess.
well, their uniforms are usually you buy. Well, in my experience, they have like cheer packages where you buy the uniform,
For your-
the socks,
for your
the
child, for
shoes,
your daughter.
and you buy all of that. And then what happens is further down the road, as you build it up over the next couple of years, if you don't change the uniforms a whole lot, and you pass those down, and then the ones that are younger can reuse those uniforms, so the parents can resell those and make it easier.
So you don't
I
have to
think
buy-
they kept ours the same for about 2 or 3 years, just so that we could get good use out of it.
So y'all don't have to buy cheer helmets and cheer pads.
no,
That helps.
fortunately, no helmets. But to raise a girl in this day and age is a lot more expensive than to raise a boy.
Yeah, you're right.
So cheerleading expense is much higher than it is
Yeah.
with football.
Well, you have to have insurances too. That's something else that a lot of people don't think about. Your league has to carry enough insurance in case a player or a cheerleader were to get hurt too. So that's another expense on top of everything else. So where is your field going to be? Where are you going to be? Where's your home field? Where is that going to be?
We're going to play at the city park.
At the city park. Okay.
They do have a football field out there, don't
Yes,
they?
sir.
That's correct.
Yes, sir.
Is it in
Football
pretty
field
good
with
shape?
Full track.
Yes,
sir.
We have
Good.
a very nice park and rec.
Yep.
Good deal.
do
So
a good job
the
of that
city
field.
will help on that. They keep the property up and they keep.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Now, will they help you with like lining the field, or is that up to y'all?
Yes, sir. As of right now, we're still working out some of those details, but they're going to maintain the field
Good.
house, those things, because those are property of
Really?
the city.
Okay.
So,
That's awesome.
That helps a little, doesn't it?
yep,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it does.
And if we are fortunate enough to build this up and have some reserves, we do want to be able to put some of that money back to the city, into the
Sure.
organization, into the field, or into the middle school, or make a donation to the Gridiron Club. So, we want to put back in. We understand there's going to be people that want to donate and contribute to this organization. If we're in a position where we're fortunate enough to give back,
Right.
then we will.
Well, you're in your building phase now, so everything's got to be set up so you're solid and you'll stay in business
Right.
for a long time.
Yes, sir.
and
Got to
help
stay in
these
the black.
boys
Gotta
and
stay in the
girls
black.
out.
If we
Yeah,
go
you
in the
do.
red, we're going to have trouble.
There you go.
It's not going to be good for anybody.
right.
Well, I think it's wonderful that you're doing this. It's a huge undertaking.
It is.
And it's a big one. But I'm telling you, the benefits are amazing for the community, for the junior high and high schools, and further on, and for the individual families and kids you're affecting, girls and boys both. It's phenomenal.
Well, this is not about sports. This is about life. This is
Character.
about teaching these kids the right way to handle themselves, the right way to communicate, the right way to deal with adversity, because we're trying to instill value. We're trying to give morals to these kids so that not just at middle school, not just in football,
Right.
but when they get beyond school and get into life, that they have a foundation that they
Right.
can build off of
Well,
to become a better person, to be the best version of themselves they can be.
You're helping them with life.
Right.
Yeah.
It's really
That's
wonderful.
the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
So what is the ultimate need right now? I guess you're going to need to get some coaches in place, but is it the funding? That's the kind of the main thing for
ground
right
zero.
now. It's the ground zero.
yeah.
Okay.
Funding is our number one hill to climb right now. We do have a coaches form on our Facebook page that is out there, so they can complete that if anybody's interested in coaching, whether it be a coach, a volunteer to help with concessions, run the chains on game day, help with cleanup. You don't necessarily have to coach, but if you're willing to donate your time, you can fill out that form and give us a little bit more idea about what you're able to do and willing to contribute to the program, so that we can kind of get our list together and know, okay, well, we have these individuals we can lean on.
Now, do y'all have your board set up to where you have your president, vice president, and then you have your commissioners, like your cheer commissioner and your football commissioner, or is it different than that?
No, it is a standard board. I'm the president. Andy is the vice president and also the football coordinator. We have a city council member, Philip Giles, who's on the board.
Okay.
We have another gentleman, Vidal Morrow, who's on the board, and we will be filling that fifth spot at some point down the road. Cheer sponsor is Priscilla Harris. So she is heading up all the cheer stuff. So we are slowly building and getting people into place, but it is a traditional board structure.
When I did the Odenville Youth League, we were putting it out there that we were looking for board members and commissioners and stuff, and we actually had somebody want to know how much it paid, and I was like, yeah, that's not. Yeah, this is volunteer.
This is
you pay. Pay is the good feeling you get at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's a self-satisfaction.
Yes.
That's about all you're gonna get out of this.
So your Facebook page is CCF. I mean Clanton City
Clanton
Football.
City Football, yes, sir.
On Facebook.
Yes, sir.
And you have all the connections there. So if you go to Clanton City Football on Facebook, you can get all the names, numbers, anything, the forms. It's all there in one
Yes, sir.
spot.
All that information will be in that one spot.
Oh, that's the way to do it. Check it out. I hope everybody will check it out and get enthused about this, because this is great. I mean, if you can pull it off and have that first game next fall, that's coming up fast. I mean,
Yeah.
that's really,
It
y'all
does.
got a lot to do and
Conditioning
not a lot
starts
of
in
time.
June.
I was going to
So
say, yeah, they
that's
start
gonna
that
be-
practice early, so
Well, not only do we want to be successful from a startup perspective, but we want to go in year one and compete. We're going in this league to compete. That's what we're doing.
that's awesome.
Thorsby, you're going down. Maplesville, you're going down. I see what you're going after.
I love it.
I love
All
it.
right,
I
guys.
do love it. You know, the beauty of this area, which I've learned just by doing this stuff with Piper Peach Radio, when we went to Maplesville when they were going all the way, everybody competes. But when one team does that well, like Maplesville did, everybody supports them. I mean, we take pride in the fact that our communities can compete, but we're also kind of together in this whole thing. So I think y'all are just going to be right in there with everybody else. It's going to be wonderful. And I hope you do compete and kick some butt.
Fortunately, in this county, we do have a lot of people that have connections.
Yeah.
Andy and I have been down at the baseball park, the football park. We've had kids from all over.
Good.
We've had kids from Maplesville, from Thorsby, Jemison, Billingsley, Verbena, Marbury. We've had kids from all over that we've come in contact with, and we do it every spring and every fall. So those connections, when you have kids that go to another school and they're successful, you always root for them.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You do.
Always want to
Absolutely.
see
And
them
you know
do
what?
well.
I always liked it when you get out on the field and you're getting ready to play an opponent. If you knew some of the kids on the other team, knew of them, or kind of may not be great friends, but you knew of, it was just more enjoyable to me. It was like
right.
we're all in this together in a kind of a sense, even though I'm going to whoop your butt, kind of thing.
That friendly competition.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's
Little
it.
competitive
Friendly
spirit in-
competition. All right, guys. Is there anything else that you want to get out there that maybe we didn't cover?
Anything you want to say about it? We want you to get it out there. We want this thing to be great.
Chaplain Andy Smith, a huge part of what we're going to be doing. Can't believe I forgot that. But Andy Smith has been named our chaplain. Great man, Christian man. God, he can pray. We are going to be Christ-centered. We are
Good.
going to do everything
Excellent.
In our power to introduce these kids to God and to Christ, and to help them understand that there is more meaning to life. It is not about football. It is not about
Exactly.
you. It is about serving. It is about being an obedient,
Having a servant's heart.
being having a servant's heart and being a servant to those around you. So we will pray often. We will not force anybody to pray. Obviously, if they
Right.
don't want to, you don't have to participate. But we're going to do our best to introduce these kids to a
Listen, the way I
Christ-like
played
lifestyle.
football, I needed all the prayer I could get.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I was awful.
yeah.
Now y'all
When
gonna
they tell
have-
me what position did I play, I always said left out.
Yeah.
I love it. Are y'all going to have like a big grand opening day at the ballpark? Like,
We're working towards that.
Okay, excellent.
Again, more information will come on the Facebook page. That's really where we're trying to make sure we have one point of contact where everything you need will be right there. It'll be streamlined. You're not going
like
to have to
it.
look in 3 or 4 or 5 different places.
Right.
Good.
But ultimately, everything will be on that Facebook page. It will open up March the 1st. Where we'll be, how we'll be doing it, who will be helping, and that's still getting worked out. We're ironing that out. But want to say thank you to the mayor. Want to say thank you to the city for giving us this opportunity and allowing us to partner and try to help build this.
Well, we want to
It's
be there,
awesome, yes.
Clanton wants to be right there with Billingsley and Marbury and everybody else. We want to be competitive. We're the biggest city in the area. We need to be competitive. We need to have big numbers. So good luck with everything. And remember, it's Clanton City Football on Facebook. Check it out. And I think it sounds phenomenal.
yeah.
We appreciate it. Thank you
Well,
so
got
much.
your
let
work
us
cut
know if
out
we can
for
help
you.
you if
We
this
do.
moves
But-
along.
You got an open platform here, so anything you have going on, if you can't come on air, you can send it to us. We're happy to get it out for you, but we'd love to have you come back and let us know how the progress is going.
Absolutely.
Any
Love to.
fundraisers or anything you've got going on. I know you're going to do that a lot, so I'm happy to help in any way we can.
We appreciate that very
All
much.
right. It is 8:29. We're going to take a break. And when Bill and I come back, we got some headlines to talk about.
Oh,
I
boy.
told you we'd talk about those elementary students that may or may not have gotten into some edibles. So we'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasting live from the Clanton Track Studios. We'll be right back. Thanks, guys.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you. Whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss, Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mims Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mims Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Are you tired of big box stores where you're just another number? You deserve better. Furniture that's built to last from people who treat you like family. At Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, we do things differently. As an employee-owned company, we take pride in personal service. We'll listen to what you need and help you find the perfect piece for your home from trusted, top-notch name brand. Whether it's a cozy sofa for movie nights, a dining set built for real life, or a recliner that melts the stress away, we've got you covered. Don't settle for less. Experience the difference at Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, where you're not just a customer, you're family.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
All right.
We are back. The time is 8:36. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio.
Those
Teresa
guys
and
are nice,
Dollarville,
aren't
yeah,
they?
they were, and they got their work cut out for them. But
They do.
They seemed very determined. They know what they're doing. They have grew up in football sports. They've got good level heads. I think this is going to be very successful for them. I think that it's going to do fine.
And you know what I love? They're in it for the kids.
Yep.
They are in it for
No
the character
glory,
building
no
of the
any of
kids.
that.
It has nothing, it's nothing frivolous. It's about keeping, don't mess with my wife's Valentine present.
No, I got to, getting it back
I'm
over here.
stealing this. I'm taking this home with me, so I got to have a Valentine's gift.
I got hubby something. Lisa,
no
that
joke.
suits
I've got
me.
to get him I got to get Mary a card or something. I hadn't done nothing.
Well, there's all kinds of boutiques, the farmhouse. There's stuff there she wants. So
I know.
yeah, you get.
I wonder what I might do is go by and see if I can just get a gift certificate. Because if I pick it out, she's not going. What do I know about picking out that kind of stuff? I don't know anything about that kind of stuff.
Hubby does pretty good.
I mean, even her bling bling. When I used to buy her jewelry, you know, I'd take it home and I'd show it to her, and she'd go, "Oh, I love it, I love it." And I
And then
never see it again.
Yeah, I don't wear. I'm very minimalist on jewelry and stuff. Now, when I was younger, I used to, but that stuff, it like I wore a bracelet earlier in the week, and it started getting on my moving up
On
and
your
down.
nerves?
I just took it off, but
Yeah.
so I'll leave out of here, and I'll have earrings and necklaces and bracelets all over my desk because they just get on my nerves.
Well, Mary does the same thing. I go into the house and there'll be a little pile of earrings and stuff on the table.
Yeah.
And she loses some stuff a lot,
I lose
especially
it.
earrings.
I'm very bad to lose earrings, and my famous last words are, "Oh man, that was my favorite pair." They're all my favorite.
Thank goodness. I wear a watch and a wedding ring, and I do have. My wife gave me this little silver thing
That's
years
very
ago.
nice.
Well, it is, and that's it. You see, there's my 3 blings.
That's it.
That's it.
Bling bling.
That's it.
All right, I told you before we went to break, we were going to talk about some elementary students that got some edibles.
You know, edibles can be really, really, really dangerous in the sense that these kids, all kids, grow up eating gummy bears and gummy worms and gummy this and gummy that. They're very popular.
So you think they're candy.
And then you look in your house, you suddenly find some gummy bears that they don't know they've got THC or whatever in them, hemp, whatever's in these gummies. So what happened?
Well, several elementary students in Michigan had to have medical assistance Tuesday afternoon after eating some marijuana gummies that another student brought. According to the school officials, 5 students at Robert L. Green Elementary School got sick after ingesting marijuana gummies, and they had shared these during lunch. And most of the gummies, they said, typically have anywhere between 10 to 20 milligrams of THC. Don't know how much these particular ones had.
Is that a lot?
But it was enough. But it was enough to make them sick.
Well,
so,
yeah, well, they're little kids, so their bodies are smaller, so the concentration.
Could you?
Wow.
I bet they were feeling some kind of way.
I get, you know, I have to admit, I've never had a marijuana gummy. I just never had it. I don't know anything about them. I don't know if that's good or bad. But at my age, I probably need to try some. It might make me mellow out a little bit or something. I don't know.
Well,
are they legal?
Yeah, they're legal. And here's the
Now,
thing.
wait, is the marijuana ones legal in Alabama? I know the hemp ones kind of are, but aren't they getting rid of that next year?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
And then I don't know about the marijuana ones. I thought they were still illegal in the state.
Whatever it was, they got it from the house. I will say this. My hubby got some gummies that were helped him. He said it's to help him sleep.
Yeah.
And I couldn't sleep. I was having a hard time sleeping. I'm up and down, up and down, up and down all night long. And my husband said, "You need one of these gummies to help you sleep."
Okay.
And I said, "Okay, I'll try it."
Yeah.
Well, I didn't realize that they were flat, and they were stuck
How many
together.
did you eat?
Well, I ate half of one, but I ended up really taking a whole one.
Oh, I see. Because you were eating two
Yeah, 'cause
halves.
they were stuck together.
Did you sleep? Like
Oh,
for
well,
how
I
many?
slept.
How many days?
After I hallucinated, after I hallucinated for about 5 hours, I finally zonked out.
Really? Did you really get that?
Oh,
it
was
really got you that
bad.
crazy?
And then I felt weird the whole day the next day. I was like, I told him, I said, I will never, ever, ever do that again. Well, we were cleaning out some stuff, and he, like in the very, 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 very back of the drawer, there was a little pack, and he found them, and he goes, "Oh, here's you. I found some more of those gummies." I said, "You can just take those right on over there to the trash." I said, "I will never, ever do that again." I was high as a kite, not even
Really?
meaning to be.
Did he take them to the trash?
Yeah, he took it to the trash and threw it out.
Well, when
You
did
know, sorry.
had the trash already
It's been-
come?
Yeah, it's been a
Oh,
minute.
darn, I was
since
going to
that
come get
happened.
you. I was going to rummage through your trash.
I
I want
mean-
to. Sounds like that might be something I might enjoy.
My gosh, it was just supposed to be like a melatonin-like thing, but this stuff had some potent stuff in it.
Really?
I cannot do. I was like, no,
I can
no,
imagine.
no. I will not be doing that again, and I haven't. I won't. That's just too. And then I was like, then my kids are like, "Mama, you're high as a kite. And I was like, well, I mean, kind of, but not on purpose. I mean, it's not like I sat around smoking
lately?
one. This is like 2 years ago.
Really?
Yes. I will never do it again.
Wow.
It made
I
me
did
feel
have a
so
friend
weird.
that his son lived in Colorado. And, it's legal in Colorado,
yeah.
everything in Colorado. So he went out to visit his son, and his son said, Dad, do you want to try a gummy? And he didn't know really particularly. He said, sure. So he
Why not?
ate a gummy and liked it a lot. So he snuck some back to Alabama, right? So he didn't know his son, he'd only had the one at his son's house. So he gets back and he's got this little, his son had gotten them for him at the dispensary or whatever, the gummy store, I don't know. So he just bought them for him and gave it to him, and he snuck, brought them back. Well, one night he's down there and his wife's upstairs doing dishes, and he's down in his little man cave, and he thought, I think this is a good time for me to try a gummy. So he grabbed a gummy and popped it in his mouth and chewed it up. 30 minutes went by, nothing. 45 minutes, nothing. So he said, darn, he bought me some really weak ones. So he popped another one. Then the first one kicked in. And now then he'd already chewed up the second one.
Oh, yeah.
And he said he sat up all night long hugging a pillow, thinking that if he went to sleep, he'd stop breathing. And he said he stayed up. And he's an attorney, and he had to work the next day. And he said he sat up all night long thinking, I got to keep breathing. I got to keep breathing. And he called in sick the next day and stayed at home all day. And he slept most of the day to catch up his sleep. He said, I said, so you're not going to do those again? He said, not until a Friday night when I don't have to work Saturday. So he said, I'll only take one.
My
he
friend
said
Vicky did that.
That was overdosing, but
Yeah, my friend Vicky did that. She took one. Somebody gave her one. They got them from Colorado, and she took one, and her anxiety is through the roof, and so she was like in a situation, and she was like, I need something to calm me down, and she didn't want to take like whatever anxiety medicine or whatever.
Really
so she just
stuff.
said, I'll just take a little pinch of this, and it didn't do anything. So she took another pinch, and 30 more minutes, and then the same thing happened. After her third pinch, the first one started kicking in.
And then,
well, she had gone over to her parents' house.
Oh no!
And her husband was watching her, start off, and then she just leaned back, and then she just kind of started sliding down. And he was like, Vicky. And she's like, what, man? He goes, oh, my God, you are stoned out of your mind. And then she got the giggles, and she was like, I'm telling y'all right now, I was messed up. And she's like, but I can't say I won't ever do it again because I will.
Yeah, that's
she's
what
like, I'll
my
do it
buddy, he
again.
said.
I
said, you're not going to take those again, are you? He goes, oh, heck yeah, on Friday night. He did say that he'd never smoked weed when he was coming up.
Yes,
so
I've never done anything like that.
He didn't know what it was like. So he said, I'd always heard people talk about the munchies. He said, now I know what those are. He said, when I finally woke up that next afternoon after sleeping most of the day, catching up.
Eat everything inside.
He said, I went and, he said, pickle juice and mustard looked pretty tasty.
Well, Vicky, she also has, she gets those drinks. They're in a can, and they're flavored, but they have,
like THC in
I
them
guess,
or
like
hemp in them or something?
Hemp, they have some kind of hemp in them, and she drinks those. She won't drink alcohol, but she'll drink those. And she says they help her, because she's a teacher. She's a special ed teacher, and she said when she comes home, she's just like,
Yeah,
And she
wound
said, well,
up.
some people might grab a beer and drink a beer. She just gets one of those.
A seltzer or whatever
like a
they
little
are.
seltzer thing, yeah.
That's
She said
amazing.
they're good.
Yeah, that's
don't know.
amazing. Well,
Mary said, we're going back to Valentine's Day. She said, just take me to get something I really want, a day of shopping with my sweet husband.
who sent that?
Mary.
My Mary?
You're Mary.
I don't want to go shopping.
Yeah, you know how that goes, don't you?
I do.
You've been there
But
and done that already.
Mary, I'll take you shopping. Yes, I will, as long as Jeanette's not present.
Because she's the one that cost you.
Jeanette put on Facebook one day, posted, There's nothing I like more than spending dollar bills money.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious. I like
Mary,
it.
Mary and I are gonna, if we don't go eat somewhere, because it's hard to find some place for Valentine's.
telling you, go to
I'm
Market
gonna
22.
do the Market 22 and get
That's
us
what
some
we're gonna do.
fillets and some big prawn shrimps, and we're gonna have our own little
those
feast
shrimp
at home.
Are huge. All right, we got to take a real quick break.
And I'll take
it
you
is
shopping, Pumpkin.
8:48. When we come back, let's see, what would I want to talk about? Oh, the city of Hansville. They got a lot going on. Have you read any of this story?
No, Hansville?
Yes. Well, they no longer have a police department, so let's just.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So,
yeah, they got in big trouble.
Yeah, we'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasted live from the Clinton Tractor Studios. We'll be right back.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Are you tired of big box?
He's right, because we still have a credit with him. Mary wants some more stuff.
We are back. The time is 8:52. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasted live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. Yep.
Friday
I know where
the
you're
13th, and
Yep.
tomorrow's Valentine's.
I know where you're going.
Old Orchard Furniture.
Old Orchard Amish Furniture.
Yeah, Mary does want another something from Bruce.
Another something.
Another something, and so I guess we'll probably do it. Valentine's. Listen,
help me.
I can't say anything bad about that. We love the stuff we've gotten from them. Love it. So If I got to buy her something, a piece of furniture or something for Valentine's, that's a good one.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Good morning, Justin. Yeah, I got to talk about Justin's thing. They are doing a giveaway where you can come by and purchase tickets for your chance to win this really cool bike that we have in our studio right now.
That's true. That's that collectible.
1956. I don't have my stuff in front of me.
It's not standard. What do they call it?
I think it is standard.
Standard, yeah.
I think it is. Tickets are $100 per chance, but you can win that. You're also having, what's so funny? What's so funny?
He's making fun of somebody. Yeah, so
well.
you got the motorcycle that you could win. It's $100 for a ticket. And I got to tell you, it's a neat little bike. And, of course, they're doing it all for good reason.
Yes. Justin does a lot of the jail ministry.
Right.
And his friend Joey, he actually transport people who need to go from one place to like maybe a recovery place or something like that. He will come and pick you up and take you where you need to go.
And, you know, when you make the decision that you finally had enough and you're really reaching out for help, you have a tight window there before they fall off, can fall back into addiction. So he's doing something that is so danged important.
Yeah.
That this is a great deal. So you can come by the Piper Peach Studios lobby and see the motorcycle in our lobby. They've taken the gas out of it, so it's safe to look at. But it's this collectible motorcycle that was only made for a decade or so. I think it was a precursor. They were trying to sell it to the Harley Davidson company, and they ended up producing them themselves. It's really a neat collectible, and just $100 for a chance at that is pretty amazing. So come check it out, look at it, and you can buy your tickets here and everything.
Yeah, they're having their Surrendered Ministries is doing a bike ride. And they're doing it really just to raise awareness for the love of Jesus and being able to spread the word. And they're doing it, I think it's March the 28th, if I'm not mistaken. And it's going to start at the Pelham Harley Davidson, Harley Dixie.
Right.
And then that's at, I think, 11 o'clock, and it goes until 2:30. And then they're doing the ride starting at 2:30. And they're going to go back to, what's the name of the church, Baden?
Right here in Clanton?
New Life Baptist Church, where they're going to have some music and refreshments and foods and all that good stuff. And I think it's $25 per bike, $10 for each rider. You can go to Surrendered Ministries and check that out and sign up for that. I think it's wonderful what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's an amazing thing.
Come by and look at the bike.
Come by here and look at the bike.
There's some information on what they do on the table, too.
Yeah.
So if you want more info about their services, and it is life-saving.
Yeah, it is. It is the 28th of March. So, yeah. For more information, go to Surrendered Ministries on Facebook, and you can see all about that. I said we would talk about Hanceville. Wow, they got a lot going on over there. You remember, so it was the city of Lipscomb had some stuff going on, and they ended up disbanding their police department. Right. And then now Hanceville, their police department has been dissolved. They've abolished the municipal court as well, and they have appointed a new mayor. And this is all among allegations of corruption. So
yeah,
they're saying
now that the people in Hanceville have to depend on the sheriffs for their law enforcement, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department. I guess it's Jefferson County.
And they're saying that they're not saying there won't ever be another police department, but they're going to have to
clean things up and start
over. That's bad.
You know, it is. And
but government is like that, I feel like.
Well, some small towns end up becoming their own worst enemy. You know, it's kind of like inbreeding. If you have a mayor who's maybe been in there a long time and all his people are under him or in the council or whatever, however their form of government is, and they start becoming good old buddies and good old, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. And then sometimes the money stream, the only way some small towns really make their money, there's only really a couple of ways. One is services, one is taxes, and the other is law enforcement, where your tickets and your fines.
Right.
And there've been some small towns that have found out they could really increase their revenue by creating speed traps and targeting people and stuff. And it's juicy because that's free money in a sense. And a lot of it is coming from, if they're near the interstate or whatever, and they got travelers, it's not even hitting their own people for the money. You're getting fresh money from other people. So it looks like harvest time for them.
Yeah.
And if they get away with that and it develops over a period of time, it becomes a closed system. And sometimes it takes something radical to get in there and catch them, bust it up, and start fresh again. So that's apparently what Hansville's doing. They've had to bust it up. Now they're going to have to start anew, decide what they want to do, and build it ethically.
Yeah. And here the thing with Lipscomb though, they were getting pulled over for stuff that they didn't do. Like it didn't happen. They were just pulling them over and say, "Yeah, you were speeding," and they were like,
Yeah. Well, there's not much you can do about it because they can claim you were speeding and claim they had a radar on it or whatever, and they don't have to show you the radar. That's not part of the law. They can just say that they caught you. And if you've got unethical people in positions of power,
and
they can take advantage of that.
And this is in no way a dig towards law enforcement in general.
No,
this is a dig towards the cities who allowed this to happen
or encourage it.
Or encouraged it. I mean, you put people who were sworn to serve and protect in a position to where you're telling them to do things that they don't want to lose their jobs, so they're doing it.
Right. I mean, you're making incentives out of doing the wrong thing.
Right.
So, and you want to protect yourself, and there was some of these little towns. I know there was a little town, I can't think of the name of it now, near Montevallo. Anyway, they had a speed trap. They had this long straight road, and it went from like 45 miles an hour to 10 or something crazy.
Something crazy that you can't do in a heartbeat.
And the thing is, the minute you see the sign, if you slam on the brakes, you're already in trouble because you basically are in it before you can react to it.
Exactly.
And they used to make a fortune.
Argo
they
did
were
the
known
same
so
thing.
much that actually, what's the Heflin, Alabama, was a speed trap for years, well known all over the country.
Oh, yeah.
Because the interstate used to end. I-20
Right there.
ended, and you'd come off of an interstate going 65, 70, whatever, and you'd go through this part of Heflin that had the speed limit was ridiculously low, like 20, on a 4-lane highway or something crazy.
And they knew everybody was going to speed.
Yeah, there was no way not to, especially if you
Who's gonna
weren't
go
from
20
the
miles an
area.
hour? Yeah.
And so people traveling across country would just come off there and they'd give them tickets, tons of them. They made a fortune.
Argo used to do that. Their speed limit changed as you were going downhill. It was let's say it was 40 and then it dropped down to 30 as you're going downhill, and you're trying to slam your brakes on and ride the brakes all the way
Well,
down.
if you're not paying attention too, I mean, you could just be going what you thought was normal, and you get a blue light behind you, and
Which
you
is
realize
exactly
you were
what happened to
going
me.
over the speed
They
limit.
nabbed me. They got me. And I went to
I
court.
paid Heflin several times because back in the 70s, I was going over there. I had a girlfriend in Atlanta, in Marietta. And so I was traveling from Birmingham there a lot. And the first before I realized what I was doing,
Right,
Heflin
lit
got me
you up.
several times, lit me up good.
Well, I went to court and I gave a good defense. I entertained the judge, and he was like, "I appreciate your effort because this has been quite entertaining, but I still find you guilty."
Oh, yeah. Enjoyed it, but still charged you.
Yeah. So here's your court calls. And I was like, dang it, man. I thought I gave a good defense. But all right, it is a 9:02. That's going to do it for us today on this Friday, the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Don't let that deter you, though, because tomorrow is the 14th, and it's Valentine's Day. So get out and get those guys. Hurry up.
my
Don't
little-
wait till in the morning.
My little pumpkin, I'm going to get you something today.
And don't forget about the pancake breakfast tomorrow. It is
Yeah,
at First
Methodist Church.
First Methodist of Clanton Church. It starts
you
at
go.
6 a.m. and goes until noon. All you can eat pancakes and sausage. $7 a person. This is their 68th annual one.
68.
Yeah, they've been doing it 68 years. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
So y'all, hey, that's a cheap date. Do it.
I
and
just
you're for a good
realized I'm a
cause.
lot older than their pancake breakfast. It's a
Not
little
much.
depressing. Not a lot.
Not a lot. All right, y'all have a great weekend, and we will see you on Monday. Thanks for watching and listening to Morning Mayhem here on Papa Peach Radio.